Yeah, that's my new motorcycle. It's all the money I made trading silver. Okay, I'm just gonna try to do a Fibonacci on silver here. I saw a guy post a Fibonacci on silver, and I think I like his Fibonacci, but I can't do it on the way he did it, so I'm gonna try to do it. I'm not a Fibonacciist. See, my Fibonacci's red. Let me change the color of that. Okay, it's like it's Friday night now because Christmas. But got a chance to surf the internet, see a bunch of videos here. People talking about silver. So I thought I was going to do a little thumbnail analysis here using the good old Fibonacci tool that, you know, I'm always joking about Fibonacci pretty much being stupid, but it does work if you use it on close. I think if you use it on highs and lows, you're going to distort the, you know, the market. And then I saw a comment on this guy's YouTube channel that this 12 Angel guy, 12 Angel something, I already forgot his name. Let me find his name. Okay, that's it. Yes, this guy's name is 12 Gauge Angel, and so he apparently electrician. But I think like him, as far as the pundits on TV are certainly ridiculous. But I was looking at his Fibonacci, and I don't know if my history goes back as far as his, and I don't know where he was hanging his fib off of, but I noticed that he had it on the close, and I thought that was, for a purist in the music world, I would say the kick drum is the close. And that's how you time the market. And people say you can't time the market. I say you can time the market. You really can. And you can price it. Actually, you don't have to time it as much as price it. You don't have to time it, just price it. So you're just pricing it. And, okay, so I don't, you know, I don't really trade silver because I don't have any, I don't have my account dialed into that risk range. But I want to go through the Fibonacci here, and there's a guy named Tony Plummer from Britain, and he did a book on Fibonacci forecasting markets, and his Fibonacci is goes out to like way out. He's Fibonacciing way past 100%, but I'm just doing the typical 0 to 100 here, kind of like this 12 Gauge Angel had drawn, I think. And so I'm just going to reference this low I see here to this. And on the pullbacks to the 38%, 38.2 came back to this point nicely in here. So, but on close. Now, if I turn the candles on, and I refer this as wax on, wax off. So this is wax off, this is wax on. If I was to take this fib and drag it up to the highest high and go for the lowest low, and then go back to close, it's not as precise. So you're not like, okay, right there at the end of the month, or the end of the week, I'm pulling the trigger and buying. And then it kind of makes it hard to, like, if there's volatility, so it's just market makers. So here I'm going to bring it back. See how now when I bring it back, it's going to key off of these guys' lows as a true retracement of the coming from 61% of that. So it gives me this clean, no nonsense, stupid, no, it's so dumb. And trading is so dumb. That's why people lose money, because people come to it to make money, thinking, oh, you know what, that's where the money's at, and I'm a smart person and I can do it. And yeah, you know what, you're smart, you're in trouble. Okay, right there out of the gate, you're definitely a couple of notches down on the survival list, because you're gonna think you know better. But yeah, look at this, come back to this close here, and then well, I say come back here, you know, you didn't know about this back then, but just using that as your reference, it tags it here, it comes back to there. Now this becomes the box, the range for the range traders to live in, and then you could do the Fibonacci within the Fibonacci, which I think the 12 gauge angel was doing off the top here. You come in with another fib tool and do a top-down analysis like this, and so you pick this major point, and then the only last known point would be, say, down here. So of course I'm using the Tony Plummer fib tool, so that takes you down to $4 an ounce. I'm just kidding, I don't know, $4 an ounce sounds a little ridiculous right now, but no, it's just my fib thing. It was just that I see a lot of people using the fib tool, and I just think that if you do it on close and then turn on the candles to see if you would have got filled, or see where you'd have to put a stop, volatility speaking, so I don't know how to manipulate this thing. Let's get this maybe back to where it was. Okay, so say you were going to trade that, and now you were going to place buy orders, the first pullback into this 61.8. See, you would have got you'd be scared out of your mind. But you know, look at this spike down in here. Now you can't start drawing fibs off, in my opinion. You can't be drawing fibs off of this stuff. I mean, you're gonna distort, like, I mean, sure, that's support, and here's where all the scalpers are living. They're buying the wick there. That's what I do. I scalp. That's where I live. I live in the wick. And then you got the see the wick here, so that all these guys are scalping this major low. And yeah, so I do an equidistant analyzation of this thing, and I'm projecting down into about $15. Sure, why not? You know, whatever, it doesn't matter. Don't own the stuff, but I'd be buying bounces off of 15 at the 0 line from back here. But we're caught in this channel here, and it's just a matter of time to break out of that. I just go to close only, wax off, and then just go to zoom out. Of course, I don't have all the history I want on this chart to really do an assessment, but you know, I didn't even see this. Now look how this tags off of this. So now you could adjust this line, I would say, and really this is the only way you can draw a trend line. I don't know, there's a guy named Trader Vic, I think he's a trend line. You have to do it on close. You cannot draw trend lines. You can, well, you know, you can, but understand you're not getting the kick drum of the market. You're not getting the beat of the market. You're getting the drama. You're getting the market makers. You're getting the manipulation, as these people call it. It's, you know, and so you know, you're distorting. Like if like let's say if you get in a car crash and you go to the hospital, they don't look at your body. Well, they look at your body. You're bleeding, right? That's a problem. They're gonna duct tape you up. But say you're saying I'm in pain and I don't know why. They're gonna say, well, let's cut down on the drama. Let's take you to X-ray room and X-ray you. So this is like an X-ray of the market. This is nothing but the raw closing data at the end of the week. Now this bottom becomes a top at the 61 level. That's a big deal. This becomes a nice entry and exit window, and then coming back to the 38. This is a trading window. So here's your and I'm not going to slice it down any thinner than the weekly here, but I'm sure if you dip into these internal dramas here with the top bottom, I'm sure you can make an argument. Well, the pivoting off of this 50 level is a true pivot. buy, sell, bam, 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 bam. So it's living in that window, that 61, 31 window there. So now the next window to live in, of course, you'd have to just take this whole thing off and then just start over in a range that you're actually living in now, because we ain't living up there no more. So for the trading the fib down here, you're going to be thinking in terms of like this is your pivot, and now here's your new. I'm trying to create enough trading handles in here, but I'd have to adjust the fib so it looks more like. See, a scalper would have to come in like this, and do your fib like this. Okay, probably, I don't know where the last 38 bounce would, but I'd say let's do a perfect key it off of this. Now, that means as you come into next week, all of your bounces would be projected off of this. You'd be doing the under trend line here and then come in like this. And so you're thinking, oh yeah, well, if we come down into this stuff, I want to be bouncing off of these on the weekly. I'm going to be bouncing off these little baby supports that'll cluster up as this thing comes down and it gets really dicey like it did back here, because this is the bizarre, and if it doesn't hold that, it's going, to $4, whatever. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, that fib thing, you can, I would say maybe take it down to here, and now you extrapolate all the possible handles for tradability there.